Welcome to Dudes with Mics. We're up 4 episodes.
Yes.
But if you can see, we don't have Kurt. We don't know where Kurt is. So today we're going to play some Where in the World is Kurtman San Diego?
I don't think we're going to find him.
So this episode is our post-inauguration survival guide. We know that a lot of you guys out there watched the presidential inauguration. I didn't. Did you?
No. Oh,
I was at work at that time, so I couldn't actually watch the inauguration. But on my lunch and on breaks, I would check my phone.
It wouldn't matter. You know it's all BS anyway.
It's
right?
true.
But I did miss, apparently it was 2 Bibles that he was holding out, because apparently one isn't good enough, you know.
I saw that picture, and it looked like he really needed to take a shit.
Yeah, he looked a little bit uncomfortable.
I think he was
like the rest of the U.S.
I think he was a little bloated that time. So it was just like, oh, Melania, where do taco bowls come from? And Melania's like, I don't know, Mexico? Damn Mexicans.
Yeah,
I love Mexicans.
He sure does love those taco bowls, apparently.
He really does. And he loves Mexicans, so if you're Mexican, Donald Trump loves you.
Yeah. Send him some taco bowls. Just put it in the box and send it to him. Like, as many as you can.
It doesn't matter if they expire. Don't worry. He'll eat them anyway, and he'll get bloated. No, but it really does feel like Donald Trump is going to pull a North Korea and erect a 50-foot painting of himself outside the White House.
He is vain enough.
I
can definitely see that. I mean, he puts gold Trump all over his... Actually, I was going to say hotels, but it's not even his hotels, but, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But that's only after he puts the big Trump letters on the White House right on top.
Of course, yeah.
And then possibly paint the White House goldish color.
To match him?
And him and his PP party.
He does know that he can't sell the White House, right?
I think he's happy just as long as he puts his name on it.
I also feel like he might do that. He might just be like, yeah, so you can rent this room for...
Start charging.
I don't know. I don't know about this Trumpus guy.
He played everybody.
He really did.
He's just gonna turn out to be part of the swamp. He says he's gonna empty and drain the swamp.
Yeah. He's
just gonna fill it up with his own swamp.
He is, and then he's gonna build a 10-foot hole around his land. But he doesn't have a donkey, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Mike Pence?
Mike Pence is his donkey.
Is his donkey.
Oh. Is Mike Pence really annoying? I don't know.
He looks like just a dull, uptight, arrogant, misogynist.
He's
sexist.
But he's quite clearly a dumbass, because he wants Donald Trump to be like supreme leader of the Soviet United States now.
Yes. So Mike Pence is officially Soviet man number 3 behind Trump, and then Putin.
Because that's how the hierarchy goes.
Maybe he was part of the PP party too. You don't know.
Donald Trump likes the leader of Russia more than his own vice president. In that photo that he was putting his hands on the Bible, on the 2 Bibles, just like, you know, I swear on a stack of Bibles. His kid didn't look like he gave really any care in the world about...
His kid looks like he's not even paying attention to anything. It's
not at all.
He's zombie walking through the whole thing.
He just wants to go home and play his Call of Duty.
Yeah. But in the next inauguration, when Putin comes in,
of course, yeah,
he's going to do a shirtless too as well. I think. It's
a nice touch. I hope that in 4 years, Arnold Schwarzenegger just goes, I don't care if I wasn't born in the United States. I'm running for president because even though he ran and was the governor of California, even though to be a governor, you still have to be born in the United States.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, when it comes down to American politics or the American laws or rules, nobody really even cares.
No, they only care when it affects them in a negative way.
Of course.
It's like, this law exists because it doesn't apply to me. It's like they all do that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's all going to go thrown out the window. You know what I see the way it's going right now? The movie Idiocracy. It's totally like that.
It probably,
In about 20 years, Trump will be scratching his head. He'll still be president.
It's true.
Wondering why the crops won't grow because of global warming.
Yeah.
And of course, Gatorade is not enough to grow crops.
But didn't he say that global warming was perpetrated by the Chinese?
Nothing is fault. Everything is caused by something else.
Yeah, of course.
Even though, only behind the U.S. I mean, the U.S. is number 2 in the world's popular pollution.
I mean, it's not even that just the United States has the problem. Up here in Canada, we're probably going to have a problem too with Kevin O'Leary.
Oh God! He's just a money guy.
The Trump is
to have a businessman, and this is such a huge problem, especially in the States too. Businessmen think that they can govern and control everything. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. There's way too much money involved into it. So really, none of these people who are getting elected, who are so elected by the people, they don't have anybody's interest. They only have whoever is going to give them more cash, more donations. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
And it's ridiculous. Yeah. Kevin Leary will be the same thing. He's part of the swamp. I don't think he's going to be as bad as Trump, though. Like, he doesn't look as crazy. He looks more stable.
Well, he can't. Everyone's like, when they first heard that he was going for the conservative vote,
of course,
the conservative leadership race, everyone was like, "Oh, he's Trump." And then he's like, "No, I'm not like Trump." And I'm like, "Yeah, he can't be like Trump. He's bald." He's also shorter and less orange.
Imagine he wakes up every morning like, "I'll never be like Trump."
But yeah, and then I was actually reading a Maclean's article, and that Maclean's article got really in depth in like just trying to tear not just the Trumpists but Kevin O'Leary apart for the conservative race.
Well, Canada is the U.S. juniors or little brother. I guess Kevin O'Leary will be Trumpus' little brother.
Trumpus is little brother.
Oh yes, we're calling the Trumpus.
Yeah, we're calling him the Trumpus. Because it just fits.
Because why not?
Because why not? Because reasons. That's why. That's all you need.
All right. Now, over the weekend, there was actually during the inauguration day, there was quite a few protests. Not a lot, but it was
quite a few. I think they all just kind of commingled together.
Yes.
They're like everyone was doing their own separate protest, and then they all just came together and did one big protest.
But what drives me, it's protesters, they get out of hands. There's going to be the rotten little ones that spoil the whole thing and start getting violent, throwing rocks, throwing things, destroying businesses. Those end up ruining it for everyone else because it really takes the whole message of the protests and throws it out the window. So I got a few tips that I want to go with everybody, and it's a guideline in hopes that if you want to get your message across, we got a couple of rules, guides for you guys. Don't wear the Guy Fawkes mask, simply because it's so 1980s. Come on, everybody's done it already. Okay, you're hiding your face behind the mask. No one's going to know what your message is. No one's going to pay attention to you, so don't even bother going to protest. And if following that, you might as well show your face. Write your Twitter handle on your forehead. Because as if you're getting beaten up by the police with a baton, at least you'll be caught on TV, and then you'll gain more followers.
Of course, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You put the hashtag on it as well. Turn it into a whole thing.
Hashtag beaten by
police brutality.
Yeah. Number 3. All right. Carry a boombox with you. I'm not talking about those Bluetooth ones because, Trump doesn't even know what those
are.
The
Trumpist won't know what those are. He's going to be like, what is this? I don't even know. You chuck it at him.
And just constantly keep blasting Kanye West on her. Those really get everybody out of the way and just keep moving along with your protest. And course, please, don't be violent with the crowd control. Please, avoid getting injured at all costs. Remember, you guys don't have universal health care at all anymore, so avoid those costs as you can, please.
It could get costly.
Yes.
Especially with the Twitter handle.
All right. So guys, please follow those rules. Keep it nice and clean, guys, and then everybody will actually hear what your message is.
Exactly.
Which brings me to Saturday's marches, the women's marches, all along across the world, mostly U.S., but even across the world, which is amazing, and it was great to see. And it was also great to see that a lot of men were joining in, because this type of issue, equality issue, remember, not just women that need to lead, it's men and women. So guys, please step it up and join in the marches. All right, so the Trumpus now has the nuclear launch code, and he says he wants to start the arms race up again. Which brings back to the old 1950s and 60s nuclear, Cold War feeling, to be honest with you. So the U.S. government, Obama administration, has now released a video explaining what to do in case of a nuclear launch. Hello, little Timmy. Do you know what a nuclear bomb is? Do you know what to do when we're attacked by a nuclear bomb? You see, Jimmy.
My name's Timmy.
Now listen up, Jimmy. You listen to what I say, or you will be dead. The U.S. has some enemies that want to hurt us with their nuclear arsenal, and you need to be ready for when a bomb goes off.
What do I do?
You will see a bright flash, and possibly be knocked down by the blast. To protect yourself, you must trump and cover. Can you do that for me, Billy?
My name's Timmy.
Now listen up. Now trump and cover.
Trump and cover.
That's right, you got it. Trump and cover.
Trump and cover.
With this, you'll be sure to survive a nuclear blast. Alright guys, so that was it. That was the video. It's pretty scary, I guess. What people were thinking in the old 1960s, thinking that ducking under a desk would be good enough for to protect you from nuclear.
To protect you from nuclear explosions.
How is that possible? What were they thinking?
Find the nearest desk. Get under it.
The radiation will be blocked by the desk. Don't worry, it won't go through it.
No, not at all. No. It'll be okay, no problem.
I think it would be awesome if every nuclear head that is made under the Trumpus administration will have like the Trump wig on top.
Oh yeah,
right in there. Can you imagine the thing just go right towards maybe North Korea or Europe or Mexico, whoever Trumpus wants to bomb, just flying in the air, just flowing in the winds.
What is that? It's beautiful.
So, another tidbit. If anyone has not heard, I just recently learned this. The word demagogue. It's actually quite interesting. Basically, it pinpoints Trump right down to a T. According to the Wikipedia, a demagogue is a leader in a democracy who gains popularity by exploiting prejudice and ignorance among the common people. That's definitely Trump.
That sounds like him.
Whipping up passions of the crowd and shutting down reasoned deliberation. And of course it goes on to say, among other things, and making up excessive lying, exploitation, and the scary thing is other examples of people who would be considered demagogues. You got Adolf Hitler and Joseph McCarthy, and
yep.
Yeah.
I can only expect that when the Trumpus actually is officially moved into the White House, because I don't know if he's already.
Yes, he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but apparently he's going to be staying in New York as well.
In a few months, he's actually going to invite his old great uncle Hilter to to the White House to stay. And if you know, great uncle Hilter is from Germany, so you can make the connection.
With a name like Hilter, it's got to be from Germany.
I like how Demagogue...
Is it Hilter Trumped?
Drumpf, yeah.
Let's make Trump Drumped again.
Yeah. I like how the other version of Demagogue is Rabble Rouser.
Rabble Rouser. Although that doesn't sound so serious.
It doesn't, no. Are you a demagogue or a rabble rouser? rabble.
Sounds like an infant who likes getting into trouble all the time. All right, so that takes us to the end of this episode. Thank you for joining again.
Yep, that was our post-inauguration survival guide.
Yes, hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully we'll survive.
And hopefully we'll see you in the next episode.
Yes, unless the world's blown up.
We'll probably be making these videos. We are in a basement, so
we should be okay with the nuclear launch.
The Trump encounter.
That's awesome.